So as you can see, I keep trying to find a new location to get the best lighting and everything. I think I'm gonna like this one. It seems pretty nice. I'm on my stair landing, but hey, whatever works. So I just wanted to do a video on my first experience with euthanasia as a vet tech. I have had many pets growing up, so we unfortunately had to euthanize some of them as I was growing up. So I do have some experience with euthanasia, but never as a vet tech. So at my working interview, I got to do so many things. One of them was a euthanasia. I also got to be involved in 3 different surgeries. So that was super cool. I think that the euthanasia is something that really scares a lot of people going into the vet tech field. And obviously everybody that goes into veterinary medicine has a passion and love for animals. So it's understandable that you would be kind of worried about euthanasia. So the horse that we did, it's an equine clinic that I did my working interview at, and looks like I'll be starting working there next Monday. And so the horse that we were doing was older. He was in his early 30s, so that's pretty old for a horse. That's kind of, I think the average age is like 27, so he definitely had a very long, full life. It was obvious that his owners took very good care of him. I'm not exactly sure what his injury was, but he had some kind of injury to his, one of his front, either it was his leg that caused a hoof issue or it was his hoof originally, I'm not really sure. He clearly was in a lot of pain. He clearly didn't have very high quality of life. So the vet that I worked with and the vet tech that I was working with were super great and super awesome. My involvement in it was that I held the medication and I just basically gave it to the vet when he asked for it. So with horses, they're really hard. They're very large. So it's hard to euthanize them in a way that's kind of controlled. They give the medication and they pretty much go from standing to lateral, like instantly. It was super fast. I've seen a couple other horses put down. One of the other ones that I had, they had sedated first and then given the lethal medication. The vet that I was working with on the working interview said that he's tried it that way. He's tried it different ways. He said he's tried it that way, and his experience with that was it kind of prolonged the process. So he would say basically they had a lot more of those kind of agonal breaths, and sometimes they would do more of the twitching, the muscle twitching and the seizures and stuff like that, which I can agree with my pony that they euthanized that way. It did take a lot longer for him to go. So this horse, he gave the 2 injections. It was so fast, he almost didn't even finish the 2nd injection. The horse went down. They let me verify that there was no heartbeat, and it was really strange because, I mean, I guess I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected to hear something, but it was completely silent, like nothing. There was no sound whatsoever, which was definitely really strange. And so the tech said, she taught me how the corneal reflex is the last thing to go. So she tested his corneas a couple times. She touched his eye lightly, and if he blinked, we still waited. We wanted to make sure that he was completely gone before we left, obviously. They did take some of the tail for the owner so that she could have it as a keepsake. And it really was not, it was sad, of course, because it's somebody's pet and it's sad. I mean, it's gonna be sad, but it wasn't super traumatizing, and it wasn't, it was kind of like an honor to be able to help the animal out of suffering. So if you want to see more videos like this, more of my adventures becoming a vet tech, comment, like, and subscribe, and I would love to see you back.